Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. Almost said 3 there. That's no, not yet, unfortunately. I know, it's sad. But, you know, until that game comes out, we're still stuck with an amazing game here. Now, we're back with Clan Moors here, with Quick Head Taker on our expedition to make Clan Moors ascendant in Skaven society and to put Queek at the top of that chain. Of course, below the Horned Rat. Now, last time we left off, we beat the orcs back out of Mount Arachnos and wiped them out, and we have now pushed them back to their last stronghold at the Lost Plateau. Now, the auto-resolve is a little bit dumb, so we can't just go ahead and auto-resolve it, but that's fine. We'll just have to bring him into a siege battle, and I don't think the orcs have much of a chance to hold. Excuse me. The only thing they have going for them are big guns are pretty good, and the trolls are going to be an issue. The orc boar boys aren't going to be used effectively because it's a siege. There's no room really for them to charge around, and the AI certainly won't try and do that. They'll stick them into combat. They'll definitely do some damage, but they're not going to be able to make the huge impact they normally would. And it's just a smaller garrison, and so I'm building up the last of my siege equipment. Next turn, the battering ram will be ready. And then we'll go on in there, take them out. And then we might be in a perfect position, depending on our casualties, to take out these dwarves. Maybe. Now, they do have long beards, which is a little bit terrifying. But, you know, these, I believe this should be their only military force right here. And so if I could just wipe them out, if I could do an attack, an ambush one, that would be amazing. It all depends on the losses we take, though. Also, I did a little bit. I always do the next turn off camera, or the end of the turn that I stop recording on, and so I just set up the subterranean pit. It's building over there, and so we can start to hopefully spread out the Under Empire to the whole surrounding area, which would always be, you know, a nice addition. And that's pretty much all there is to it. We're just gonna hit an next turn here and see if we can wipe out this Greenskin menace once and for all, and then move on down to the dwarves and see where we are with the Tomb Kings and the dwarves and greenskins up north. The actual Tomb Kings, I don't know what's really going on. I don't know why Qatar is gone. I don't know what could have possibly burned it to the ground. The only thing I'm thinking, there are some orcs up there, the top knots, but that doesn't really make any sense. Coming all the way down to Qatar just to burn it to the ground, I would have thought they would have at least taken it. And it definitely wasn't the Tomb Kings, because this is where they wanted to expand to. It might have been the Wood Elves, is what I'm thinking, the Bowmen of Oreo, something like that, that are down this direction. And that's really it. That's all I can think of, truly. Where are these dwarves going? They might go up to Mount Arachnos, which if they do would be pretty good for me, because that means they stay in here longer, which means I might be able to wipe them out as they're kind of stuck in this area, because they'll see this as a ruin up here, so they might be going and trying to colonize that, and so that'd be the perfect opportunity to lay an ambush along the way. But nevertheless, that is a future problem to deal with. The problem currently on our hands is these filthy orcs still stuck in the Lost Plateau. Now one of our Goonies has leveled up here and upgrade the Gutter Fighter, even more melee attack, so they're even more killy, which is what I want from an assassin. Ooh, and we got research done. Driven by hunger, let's see, always more besides. We're going to get strength and numbers, very good. It'll add expendable to my clan rats, so my clan rats won't rout any other units other than other expendable troops, which is always good. So they won't hurt Gutter Runner's morale, they won't hurt my heroes' morale when they all run away, only each other's. And eventually I'm going to get Stormvermin anyway, but you know, it is still very good to get that. Expendable is always nice to have on Skaven units, considering that they are, well, expendable. Alright, let's see. How far can we go down? Alright, 9. Yeah, we're not going to use that many anyway. We're probably going to use 5 here. I think that's probably a fair enough number. Maybe not even. 4 might just be good enough. I'm pretty sure my main army can just straight up take them here. There's nothing that I'm really too worried about. They shouldn't. It's a minor settlement, so they shouldn't have good walls. They'll only have the actual walls there and towers, but nothing like crazy. And I think this is going to be a pretty straightforward battle. And I'll see you down there. Alright, here we are in the outside of the orc-infested old dwarven hold. And we're here to finally push those filthy greenskins out and take it for the greater glory of Clan Moors. Now this is a pretty simple siege attack here. Have the towers going, we got a battering ram going, and I'm going to use these other clan rats here to move up and kind of be a meat shield for the tower, or for the the siege towers here. And we're also going to move up. Okay, yeah, no, did not want to select the battering ram. Or move up these guys as well. Gutter runners, you can probably take it a little bit slower. You're a little bit faster. Cat? Can you not? Alrighty, and so it looks like the Night Goblin Archers are starting. Orc Arab boys. Let's see, what else do they have? Their Goblin Archers are sitting on the backside. Not really sure what the point of that is, but, you know, to each their own. They have a unit over there, Orc Boy Big Guns. And they don't really have a lot on the walls, which is surprising, to be honest with you. But these towers are going to make it to the wall, no problem. Alrighty, okay, yeah, no. Bring up Queek. And I'm probably going to have the assassins go up separate towers here to clean up the walls, and then Queek to help spearhead the center there. I'll move up these guys a little bit more. So I can move up my gutter runners. They can probably start running now. And once these towers reach the wall... Oh, this Skaven siege equipment looks so badass, dude. Bam, the towers have reached the walls, and all these rats are coming out now. The Vermintide has come to the orcs. Oh, beautiful. Alright, and we're gonna push up here. My cat is being a little bit of a jerk. So I'm gonna have to let this little guy out. Yeah, go. And already, it looks like the siege is going well. Get those extra troops up there, and taking the walls shouldn't be an issue, especially with the assassins going up there as well. Other one's already up there. The battle for the walls is, well, it was never in question. Assassins up there, all these orc error boys aren't going to really stand a chance. They're sending up some big guns over here on this flank. We have a lot of boys already in there. Are my gutter runners in range quite yet? Move up my spearmen here for once we break through the gate. It's 30% down. Looks like this left flank we've already won. Gutter runners are now shooting up. They're not gonna do a whole lot, but they'll do some damage, and that's really all that we need. 70%. 90%. And bam, the gate is down. We're gonna start to get through here. And let's spearhead through here. Get Queek in there. All the clan rats with spears in there with their bonus are large. That should help hold off the orc boy big guns or whatever they are. I think, is that what they are? Or just regular orc boys? Okay. Keep putting these guys up. Yeah, those archers stuck in the middle just are not going to have a good time. Let's go see how the battle's going. Very brutal fighting along here. Vermintide is coming over these orcs, and they are not going to be able to hold. Not this day. Goblins and orcs. Does not matter to the Skaven. It's all just food. Camera's freaking out a little bit there. That's a beautiful shot right there. Alright, the gutter runners are still firing in. Come on, Queek. Get in there. And they just the sheer amount of the rats on this wall is insane, dude. And it won't be long before, yeah, these orcs are starting to just completely break. I'll send like one up here. But yeah, we're gonna start to come off the walls here and get into these orc boar boys. Because they're not gonna be able to have any charge bonus, because I'm just gonna straight up engage in melee with them. So the assassin's now down here to help fight here, I guess. Where's Queek at? What are you doing, Queek? What are you doing? Alright, well, I guess you're over here now. This Skaven slave's not having a good time. But that's fine. I'm gonna pop some my menace below over here. Right behind the orc boar boys. Surround them, and they're not gonna be happy boys here. They're gonna be very sad. And yeah, we're just kind of completely overwhelming them here. Oh, except for this left flank, actually. Those big guns have made good account of themselves. My goon squad's over here, though, so that should help out. And in terms of the main gate, they're completely getting overrun. And we're going to push on the victory point here. You know, let's overwhelm this main gate house here. Completely surround them. Let's get on that general. And let's pop Menace Below? Yeah. Menace Below, Dwellers Below. Those are very similar names, but very different things. Dwellers Below is the spell for the Lore of Life. That spawns up all the roots and stuff. Yeah, we've now completely surrounded this main area. Because my assassins are having a very bad time. I need to pull him out of that engagement. Send him up to the walls. I think that's where he's needed more. My infantry line up here, these big guns, man, they are causing all sorts of havoc. So much in fact, I'm gonna pull my heroes over here through. I'm gonna try and get the goon squad. No, you're headed the wrong way, assassin. You're headed the wrong way, assassin. What are you doing? There's a bunch of mass routing happening over there. Looks like some orc boar boys are trying to get a charge in here, but I'm going to stop that. I'm going to pull these spears around since they're already caught up.
So be it. Whiskers forward. Quick head taker.
Alright, let's try to break these guys up here. Oh, I thought those were black orcs for a second. I was going to be very worried there. Let's see, yeah, those orc boar boys are not going to have a lot of fun fighting against spears, and they have no charge bonus. I'm surprised this flank is holding out as well as it has, considering the situation that they're in. Unfortunately, that flank on the walls just completely collapsed from pretty much one unit of big guns. But with my entire goon squad back together, and I'm actually gonna... These gutter runners, I don't know how much more they're really gonna do for me in ranged. I'm actually gonna have them just close into melee up there and help out.
That's good.
Break them here. Good old Skaven morale's kicking in.
Our tail is yours. Our tail's yours. Great, yes. Clan rats.
Let's bring them in here. The goon squad's doing work. The big guns don't very much appreciate it. It's pouring some more rats. Oh, the orc line is collapsing. Slowly but surely, it's been an atrocious fight, but even they can't hold off to against this many numbers. No, not you, Spearmen. You guys gotta keep up on these orc poor boys. I'll send in whatever I can as I get it. Let's push here. They're starting to get heavily. A lot of mass routing happening right now. I think this is starting to. I think the orcs are losing their grasp here. Their leader is broken. We're going to push on and push towards that victory point. Some of these units might come back. That one's shattered. Quite a few shattered. Those big guns were finally dealt with. Got in some gunner runners and a goon squad to deal with them. And just the Skaven Tide now is just going to bowl over these trolls. What can man do? What can orc do against such reckless hate? Nothing, the answer is apparently. And where did their lord go? Yeah, let's definitely get these units back in here. Maybe they can chase off those archers or something. Yep, and we're going to get into these trolls here. Trolls will make good account of themselves, but there's just too many. Oh, that corrosive vomit. Not want to be one of these Skaven slaves right now. But you know, they can only hold off so much. And we're just going to kind of push through here. Especially when my heroes get up there and start dealing that damage. Big guns might be a bit of an issue. See if I can pull these guys kind of around to a little bit of a better formation here in order to attack. I don't know if I want to pop that yet. I always forget about this ability. Those trolls, yep. They're having some fun. Pull these clan rats around here. Oh, those archers are being annoying. I am out of the Menace Below uses. Come on, Queek, get in there. What are you doing, Queek? Maybe I might not want to. Oh, that assassin boy is getting a little bit too far in. Alright, good. You're in here. I'm gonna pop Skaven Brew on ya. Oh, kill there, yeah. Goon squad. Oh my god, he just got sent flying, dude. What happened? Oh my god. I'm gonna try and pull one unit around here. Oh, did the orc boys here come back? Ah, the trolls are wavering. Is what I like to see. Can't really see what's going on here. Let's take a look. Oh, that's just a lot of rats. Somewhere in there, the orc lord is fighting and just shattered. And there we go. Army losses kicks in, and that's a victory for Clan Wars. And that's these Mount Arachnos orcs dead. Alright, and this is the end for the Arachnos tribe of Greenskins. We did lose 2 clan rats, unfortunately, but that's the Skaven way. If you're not sacrificing your troops to achieve victory, you're doing it wrong. Now this one big guns unit, Jesus, 368 kills, dude. I guess that's the danger of leaving a flank open on your Skaven boys. But, you know, in the end, still was not enough to turn the tide for him. Yeah, we're just gonna take it at level 1. I really need some more food. So bam, oh, and we got the quest done for the Warp Shard armor. Alright. The head taker scours the land in search for the one who dares slight him. It is a wasteful campaign, but none in his circle of advisors dares to question the undertaking, lest they face Queek's wrath instead. In the aftermath of his search, Queek is confronted by several enemy forces. The warlord is excited by the prospect of topping up his trophy rack. In his lust for battle, he almost forgets why he started the campaign in the first place. Bam, Arachnos tribe gone. When we unlock the 13th scheme. That's always good. And Queek leveled up. I'm gonna get him extremely distrustful, just to unlock his other abilities here, which are really good. Rend and Slaughter, make examples. Ooh, fear. Yeah, and so on and so forth. Crimson Guard, super good.
Horned One's realm weakens.
And we're gonna see here. Can I recruit stuff from here? I can. So there are just 2 regular clan rats. We'll have them. Recruited back up. And let's see. Overseer's Outlook would be pretty nice, along with a breeding pit as well, though. We'll see. I might just want to straight up upgrade this place. We have 5 more turns till the next population point. And of course, upgrading these places would probably be nice too. And minus 30. Well, we're also going to see where the dwarves here decide to go. That's going to be a very important thing to watch out for. Because if they push on further towards Mount Arachnos, it'll be a good place to, ambush them. Along this very narrow path, those dwarves overwhelm them, much like we did those orcs there, as long as my troops are healed up. And if they do go for this, I assume they will have to then turn around and come back, so that should give us enough time, unless they decide to turn around right now. In which case, it's definitely an opportunity missed, but oh well. I don't think I can afford to be too aggressive now. And I might want to just go back and upgrade my units to get some Storm Vermin as well. But we'll see. If opportunity comes a-knocking, I'm not going to be one to, well, turn it away at the door. There we go. Now we've almost really secured our beginning position here, and we can oh, okay, that's not what I expected at all. They actually use the underway and are going after the Lamians. That's a very interesting choice. Where are they going? Is there ruins out there they want to colonize? Are they at war with the Lamians? Who knows, man. AI, man, it just does crazy things sometimes.
Your prestige grows, my lord. News of your conquest spreads far and wide. Your developing power is noted by even the most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Good, good, very good. From the bowels of the earth the Skaven rise, an inescapable tide of pestilent destruction. It is the Skaven's desire to reclaim the world from the surface dwellers, and they will do so in an unending tide of skittering claws and jagged teeth. Bam. Awesome. I've always loved just the beautiful play of words in Warhammer. I think it's one of the things I just absolutely love about it. So that's almost up. I'm gonna extra discoverability. 10,000. Yeah, all right. I need a better what is that? Clandestine kill perchers. Yep, clandestine. We're getting clandestine assassins up there in order to essentially take out anyone who knows of our existence, and to keep the secret that Skaven really own Carricate Peaks for now. And let's see, 4 more turns until that's ready. Alrighty. And unfortunately, we do not have a chance to wipe out that dwarf army, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm going to head back to Mount Arachnos in that case, and actually fall back, and we're going to get some better units. Get some Storm Vermin, more specifically, for Queek's army, and that should really make his army a lot more formidable, because Storm Vermin are going to be able to fight and hold a lot better than the Clan Rats have been able to. with halberds to get some nice armor piercing in finally. Eventually some plague monks would probably be good. Probably eventually replace sword and boards, storm vermin with plague monks, with sensor bears, just because that armor piercing is so nice. And they're a really good melee unit. Really good damage dealer. And I definitely want to get some gun teams and some artillery back in as soon as possible. Which is really whenever we can get our building upgraded again. Which should be 3 turns after this one. And then we'll finally have the population to do so. Now I'm gonna hope this place, what's its public order looking like? -1. There are some character buffs in there, 3. Oh, but you know, -8 from instability. Oh no, I ain't paying you anything, pals. The only thing I'll be giving you, dwarves, is the cold, broken, and dirty steel of Skaven. Never negotiate with a dwarf, or with any of the races, really. And if you do, you just stab him in the back anyway. And then, let's see, because we can get the Scheme of Doom. I could go and put up an Undercity somewhere else. Let me see here. Alright, so Assassin leveled up. Very nice, very nice. And their melee attack is getting so high right now, dude. And that's beautiful. I love it. We are losing food. It's a bit of an issue. Sometimes what can you do? Bam, the pit is built. So that's giving us, what? Extra Skaven corruption. And a 5% chance each turn to expand it to another region. It's not great, but I mean, over the course of many, many turns, that should be enough to... Oh man, they have pastures here, that's perfect. That should be enough to, you know, eventually expand it out to more places to get more good stuff going on. Now let me see the Doom, because this guy can go and set up a laboratory. I might just get this. I think I am. I'm gonna form this right. We're gonna get a Doom engineer, and we're gonna send him to Lothern, because Lothern is a money-making powerhouse, dude. And I want to set up a Undercity there. Now where am I? Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna move it towards this coast. And moving that also give me a good chance to see what's really going on over here. How things are faring. Oh, are the Wood Elves? Is that just neither Vortex? I don't know. I don't remember. But we're gonna just move here. Ooh. We're gonna move just out here. And we can start getting some Storm Vermin. And first things first, I want the Storm Vermin with Halberds variant. Bam. Very good. Halberds are always pretty good in this game. The armor piercing, the anti-large, always pretty good. Not very high weapon strength or melee attack or defense. But you know, they're Skaven, what can you expect? Even the elite of your infantry aren't really elite. Harkens back kind of to Bretonia. There are some definitely some similarities, but just a lot of differences as well, as Bretonia focuses mainly on the cav and ranged advantage that they can pull out. Mainly on the cav though. Skaven just kind of work on overwhelming you and monsters. Military access, no thank you. Lamia, you're pretty much my next big target. Ooh, we've actually encountered the dwarves. Carrick Var, was confederated by them. Thorgrim Grudgebearer is now in our sights. A while away from our conquest range, but you know. At least we can now closely watch the development of the dwarves, because they're probably going to be our main rival here. And we don't really have a main threat to worry about for now. Karak-Azul is still at war with us. And if they decide to send down some 20 stacks, it would be pretty bad. However, I don't think they're going to do that, and if they did, I think we're going to be able to respond in kind and be able to defend our lands here. Because it is quite a bit of a march from their land to my land, and there's orcs in the middle of that. So I don't think it's incredibly likely, but you never know, still can happen. So I should definitely still be ready. That's why I have that army up in my capital, kind of just chilling and garrisoning, and ready to respond in case some dwarf boys get a little bit too vainglorious, a little bit too high for their actual rank. Ah, shit, I really need the dominating scheme right now, dude. The food is killing me, as will often become the case with Skaven. Constantly eating. I mean, they're just rats, but big. Qatar here, because it's not. What is that? Eastman, maybe? Oh yeah, the Wood Elves are down here. The Bowmen of Orion. Okay, nice to know they're probably in this area. Somewhere. I don't know, there's a forest somewhere around here. There maybe? I don't know. So in that area there are some Wood Elves. Those should be fun to fight. But they're not our concern now. The Storm Vermin are recruiting up here. And let's see here. Upgrade that. How much does it cost to upgrade it? Oh yeah, I gotta save up my money for another turn. It'll be done in 2 turns. The population will be ready. And then we can start upgrading the capital and getting some better buildings and stuff up and running. And then it might be time to move on the dwarves. If they are away, off doing God knows what, we might be able to have just a pretty clear line into their place. And to gain some more food would be nice. Some more land, of course, always nice. Get some more money going to fund more and better armies so that I can go and conquer more. And really, I need some more pastures. And I need to go set up more undercities so I can get the food stealing building. Because that's really what I need. That's probably what I'm going to upgrade under Kirkgate Peaks next. Because that's kind of giving me a lot of trouble here. And money. Those 2 things. But oh well, you do as you do. And we'll see if I run across any other Skaven around the area. And I gotta be constantly on the watch for Krokgar and the Lizardmen down to my bottom right here. Southeast. They could always become an issue at some point in time. And I'm just hoping they don't become an issue so quickly. I want some Storm Vermin in. I think, like, probably move Queek down south again. I don't think I need entirely Storm Vermin. I don't think I could afford that. But, you know, just having some in the line to really have a elite line in there would be pretty good. Let's see, yeah, I'm actually losing 4. Oh, Undersea established in Velias Sorrow. Ooh, wow, that's great. Oh, Sword of Cain claimed. That 5% chance already procced off. Wow. It's pretty impressive, honestly. You keep on moving over there. Got the kill perches and bam, Velias Sorrow. Huh. Interesting. Oh, interesting, interesting. Still up to 50%. Okay. That's not really what we're going for. That's what we're going to put under Old One, though, for sure. Yeah, and losing money, not the greatest situation to be in. But I'm going to make sure I definitely have enough to upgrade this. That will generate me, oh, not any more money. That's a bit unfortunate. But still, you know, getting the next level, very important. Let's see what the next thing here. Ooh, income from sacking. Ooh, armor for clan rats. Hell yeah, very good. Armor's nice to stack up, especially on clan rat units. Because what is their armor already? Only 25, so yeah, if I can boost up to 35, that'd be really good. Yeah, Storm around 90. Whew, that's a lot of armor. But with that, I think it's a good place to leave off this episode. We eradicated the orcs. The vermintide has washed over them, and the flood of rats could not be stopped. And soon, the dwarves of Karak Zorn will learn a very similar lesson, and that gold will be pretty nice to have. But with that said, I hope you all have a fantastic day. You know, make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Always helps out the channel, and you know, supports these videos to keep on coming out. I hope you all have just a fantastic day, and Falcon, peace out.